This conference will now be recorded.
Good evening, everyone. Last class, we completed the till find function. That means find function means what are the functions we completed in the last class. So just we completed in the um, uppercase, lowercase, right function, left function, length of character functions. So mid functions we completed, and split function also we completed in that. So in that split, so I showed that first split, second split, the third one, how to use that one, and directly we can use the concatenate function also. That function also we done, and in the text functions, we use the find function also. In the particular characters, if you want to find, we are going to use the find function. So till find functions we completed. Any doubts, confusions is there in that? Okay. See, find functions we used here. For example, after that, after find functions, next function, what is that means? Starts with. So here, one second, the notepad. Calculated field, in that we completed upper, lower function. So then proper, left function, right, mid function, split function also, split function. After that, find. All these functions we completed in that. Now we have to find out, we have to use a starts with the function. Starts with the function. What is that starts with the functions means? I want to know that. So from, I want to give particular character. So if I give any particular character, so from this character, which data, which name is started, that functions, if you want to see that, we are going to use the starts with the function we are going to use. Okay. So here, if I want to find out the starts with the function, say, open the Tableau. Okay. So here, um, I'm going to remove all the details. Just this one also I'm going to remove. Okay. So now here, select the customer name. We can select any information, state, country, city name, product name, anything we can select. Okay. After that, drag and drop into the customer name in the rows option. After that, right click on the customer name. Here, same options, go to create calculated field. In the calculated field, so here function starts with, this is my function name. Here started, see, automatically we will get that function. Starts with function, it's going to ask the string. So string is nothing but for which column we have to find out. In the string, customer name, because I selected here customer name only. After that, see now, string, comma, substring, which characters, from which character you want to display. Means example, I want to display, okay, double quotes, AL. I want to start with AL characters. If I select these options, so then close the parenthesis. So now the calculation is valid. It should display like this. Suppose if I got any error, anything, it's going to display like that. The calculation contains errors like this. Okay. So or else if you got that red underline also, so here we because we didn't complete the formulas, all these things, it's going to display. Or else if we did anything wrong, that functions, this kind of error messages, it's going to display to us. Now close the parenthesis, then press enter. Now see, the calculation is valid. Click on that OK. Now see, function starts with, we got in the dimensional column. Got it? See now, if I want to edit the function, before that, after these options, drag and drop into the ABC option. If I click on that, wherever we have the which names it started as a AL, it's going to display true. See now, it's going to display the true. See now, the details going to display, some of this details going to display true, some of details going to display false. So in which name it started from AL, all the details it's going to display true only. If not, it's going to display false also. Got it? If you want to edit that formulas, anything, right click on that, edit. That means here, edit formula. See, this is the edit option. Try it. I will give you 2 minutes. Everyone should try. So starts with function. This is the formula. So drag and drop into the customer options, into the column, into the row, customer name. Right click on the dimensional, right click on the customer name, and you have to apply this kind of function. Done. All these functions we have in the exam. Okay. That's why must and should you have to try it. We can give any characters, any letters you can give. Mm. After click on OK, drag and drop into the ABC automatically. That if it is in which name we have AL, it's going to display true. That means AL characters we have in the particular text like this is going to display true. If not, it's going to display false only. Done. Next options in that, and see, for example, uh, if I want to find out whatever its value or text that contains something ending with ending with sum of characters, so I want to know that this text is endings with this character or not. If you want to find out these things, I want to find out means, so now I want to find out whatever its value or text that containing the something ends with these kind things. If I want to find out, we are going to use the ends with the functions we are going to use. Same option starts with means I given AL for which text, which name it starts from AL, it's going to display true. If I give ends with, so any characters we can, if I use, so from this characters, if I completed its end, it's showing display, is showing as a true options only. That is that function is called as a ends with. This is from starts with this functions for starts with, that function for ends with function. Say now how to use this ends with same functions. I am going to same name I am going to use. Right click on that, create calculated field, select the calculated field. Here function underscore ends with, like this I am going to give ends with example. That function is there, ends with, it's going to ask the string. That string is customer name comma substring. Substring, which one we have to, okay, let me see that. I want to give ER. Close the parenthesis, then press enter. If I check enter or else the calculation is valid, then click on OK. See now ends with formula we completed. Correct? So drag and drop into the ABC. Now it's showing false, false, false. In that true option is there, ends with the er. See, I will zoom in. True. So that is the options, er, ends with the er. So if I have any, see here also true functions, it's true options going to display, ends with the er. Here also ends with er. Like this we can use the ends with function, starts with function also we are going to use. So if it is a correct, only true has to come, or false, um, false has to come. If not, false has to come. Got it? Any doubt is there? Okay, one more function. Next function is so containing options. For example, in this particular name, anywhere containing value, that we will do that using the containing function. Between of this particular text, if I have containing particular word, so that is we called as a containing function. So example, I want to know that where ARER, that data, that name, it's contained, that character is contained or not. I want to check it in the particular name. For that, we are going to use the content functions we are going to use. How to use the content functions? For example, create same options I am going to use. Right click on that customer name, create calculated field. In that, okay, so here, see now contains, select this one, string, it's going to ask customer name, that is my string. Substring, it's going to ask example, I am going to use AR options we got. So then why it's showing the calculation contains error means I didn't give here comma. We have to give the comma. See now the calculation is valid. So this is the formula. Contains string is nothing but customer name is called as a string. In this particular string, what is your substring? Which options you are going to find out? That means that is my substring is ARE. The text I am going to mentioning with the double quotes. Okay, so then click on OK. If you click on OK, see we got that. Function contains options is there. Drag and drop into the option. See now we got that. I want to zoom it. See now this the contents options. No, let me see that. We don't have a. Somewhere it showed true for me. See now it's showing here true. So what is the true option, sir? In this particular option name, ARE, that particular character is contains ARE. See now it's showing here true. This is the starts with, ends with, contains option. See now true options going to display. In this particular name, say we have the ARE characters we have. If you want to find out, we are going to use the contains functions we are going to use. For example, I want to find out the AT. If I want to find out, see now, for example, one more time I'm going to use, right click on that, create calculated field. See now, string, customer name, this my string, substring, for example, AT. I am going to display that. Okay, so here if I click on that contains error, the name, okay, already exists. This name already exists. Suppose if I got to know that what is the error, if you want to know that, click on this particular error option. See, it's showing here. Already this field name already is there. That's why. So here what I'm going to do that. So one like this I'm going to use. Any characters we can add. See now it's showing the calculation is valid. Just click on OK. If we click on OK, see now functions contains options. So we got it. Drag and drop into the ABC option. See now here true option is showing here true. The ATE option text is contains in the particular name. Here also is there. Scroll this one. Here also we have in that, see. Like this we can find out using these functions, means starts with, ends with, contains function. So all the functions we can use. Okay. So now I will give you 5 minutes. Everyone should try. Ends with the then content functions. Done. Everyone finished these functions. Has everyone finished? Are you still doing? One second. Sorry, ma, for that some network issue. Okay. Yeah. So done. Next options in that. Okay, we have to um, want to share. Ah, see, all these are the functions we used. That means starts with, ends with the sum of, contains sum of particular characters, that functions we used. After that, see, we can use the trim function also. Trim functions means to avoid the unwanted spaces. To reduce the spaces, we are going to use the trim functions also we are going to use. Okay, suppose in that, I want to type here, starts with, ends with. Okay, next options in that, replace function. Replace function, what is that replace function? Why we are going to use the replace functions means, for example, um, in the, in my order id, one second, I'm going to take going to rename for this sheet. Just I'm going to open into the, which one we have to, okay, example show you that. So I want to drag the order id. See, now I have the sum of order id, but here we, that options means, this is the first code number, product code, of that sum of registration number, sum of names we have in that, they separated by using the, so hyphen options. So these datas are separated by, that means these numbers and values, alphabets are separated by using some of delimiters. Delimiters means, using the hyphen they separated. But now I don't want to display the hyphens. Instead of that, I want to add some of slash, all these things. If you want to add, we are going to use the replace functions. We are okay. So in that, how to use the replace functions? Actually, uh, in that order id, right click on that, create calculated field, in that function, replace, replace function. See, it's going to ask the string. What is our string here? My string is order id. Select the order id, selected order id, comma, it's going to ask the, these options we called as a parameters. It's going to ask a substring. Substring means, so which uh, delimiters you want to remove. With the double quotes, this my delimiters, this my substring, comma, it's going to ask replacement. So replacement means, so instead of that, which data, which delimiters you want to replace. Example, okay, I will give this one only. See, now the calculation is valid. Like this is going to display. I will show you. Click on that. Okay. Now see, function replace options we got. Drag and drop into the ABC option. See, now it's going to display. Instead of that, we can add the slashes we added. If you want to see that function, right click on that, edit function. Now this is the functions we have. Done. Any doubt is there? Or one more time should I display? One more time should I connect? Is that clear? Okay. Any doubts in the replace function? Or one more time should I repeat? Please reply me. See, if you respond, then only I will know whether you understand or not all these things. Okay. Next options in that. So we done. So replace functions, all these things we done. Next options in that date function. So what is the date functions in Tableau? So here date functions. Date functions. Hmm. So first options, suppose if I want to see the information, I need to find out number of days, how many days we have, how many before, how many days after, how many days we exported the product. So all the need to find number of days if you want to find out. So we are going to use a day function, we are going to use in that. How to use the day functions means, just I want to drag and drop into the, I don't want this one, drag and drop. Now select a day wise, no, which one? Order date. Where is the order date now for us? If you select order date, then it's easy for us. Ship date, order date. So select the order date into the rows. So this is the options we have in that. Here, click on the table. This is table wise, it's going to display to us. Swap it. If you want swap, we can swap the information also. We can swap like that. We can swap. If I want to convert as a day wise, go to calculation field, function days we have to select. If I want to select the function days, so here select the order date, create calculated field. we have to select the day. Day functions, date it's going to ask. So what is that? Order date option we have to select. Click on that order date. See now the calculation is valid. Just click on that OK. After that, select the or this the all these are the measure wise, day wise we are going to use. That's why it's showing in the measure options. Drag the function days into the ABC. Now total days it's going to display to us. So for that, click on that here in this sum option, means in this mark option, click on that, select here attribute. If I select the attribute options, so it should display for number of days we have to display. Click on that. Let me see that. Quarterly wise it's going to display. Click on that. Day wise it's going to display to us. Jan month, 1st Jan, 2nd Jan, 3rd Jan, all the information day wise the information it's going to display. In the Jan 1st, only one order we taken. In Jan 2nd, so order date 3, so that is the function. 3rd days we got one more order we got here. Then 4th we got one more order, like this options. 4th day we got the order. 5th day we got the order. 6th we didn't. 7th day we got the order. 8th days also we got the order. 9th we didn't. After 11th only we got the order. Like this day wise, if you want to see the order informations, we can select the order date. Understood? So like this we can use the information order wise it's going to display, means day wise we can see the which days we taken the order, which days we received the order. That information it's going to display to us. Understood? Any doubt? Okay. So next options in that, if I want to see that month wise, per monthly what are the orders we taken, so that we received the orders. If I want to see that month wise, we have to select the month options also. See now this the day function, right? Order date into the rows, swap it, this the information, right click on that order date, create calculated field, date it's going to ask order date, selected. So then click on OK. Select the month, drag and drop into the month options. See now it's showing like that. Click on that. So month wise, the particular month. So first month, see month wise. So how much orders we taken, that information is going to display. This is the information. In the quarterly means in the Jan, so this the information is going to display month in the particular options. One second, if I select a month also, see that month wise that information is going to display. Only the Jan month we got 66 orders we got. Feb month we got 158 orders, March month 255, April month 348, May month 475, June month 1056 orders we got. Like this options is going to display. Got it? This is the month wise. If I want to see that orders, or else if we have the sales information also, we can select a month wise, particular month, how many sales we done, how much purchases we done. All the information, if you want to see that, we can apply the functions. This kind of functions we can apply. Understood? This is for month wise. Got it? Any confusions? Try it once. I will give you 5 minutes. Please try it. Then date function, month wise, per particular month how many orders we got, which days, per means particular month how many orders we got, particular day wise. If you want to see that in the Jan month, see all the information is going to display. This total value only it's showing here 66. Okay, got it. All these are the date functions and month functions, monthly wise what is the options, all these things we can see that. But now in that day wise, month wise we can see that, year wise also we can see the next dated if function. After that, okay, let me see that later. This one first, what we have to do, I want to use that all these called as a date functions. Actually, all these are we called as a date function. So we have in that date difference options also is there. Date difference, dated, like this function. So we have date difference. So what is that date difference means? I will show you that. Dated if I will show you that. So here I want to use that dated if functions if I want to find out the date difference. What is the date difference means? In my data, so I want to open new sheet. In my data, so we take an order date. In the particular date, we taken the order. After ship date, we exported also another date. So now I want to know that when we taken the order, after taken the order, how many days after we exported the product. Between of the days, if you want to see that, we are going to use the dated if function. That means that is we called as a date difference function. So we called how to use these options. Example, first we have to drag the order date. I'm going to take order date in the rows. After that, ship date. Select the ship date. So we got this kind of options. We got this the years, all these options we have in that. So here year, we have that year options. If I don't want this option, so because in our data we have only the order date and ship date also. If I click on that, see it's going to display quarterly wise. If I click on that, it's going to display quarterly wise. Only the year information, quarterly wise information is going to display. But now I want to know that, so which date we taken the order, when we taken the order, ship date, what is that, between of days. If you want to see that, we are going to use the dated if functions we are going to use. So how to use this dated if functions? For example, we have to apply the dated if function. We have to apply, how to apply this one? Example, in that see now it's going to display that date part. It's going to display date part means I want to find out the days. It's the day, comma, it's going to ask start date. Start date means we have to select the order date. Select the order date. After that, so then click on that comma. Next, end date it's going to ask. So ship date, that is the end date. Okay, if you want to start off week also we can select. Now I don't want only the days, I want to find out. That's why we selected the day. So here, close the options. In that, end date, ship date. Function day already exists, it's showing. Here I am going to give that 1. Like this I am going to give. Click on that. Okay. Now see, drag and drop into the ABC. It's going to display. See, for this quarter to how many days we have the difference, means shipping date. This the order date to ship date. So order date to ship date, this many days is the difference we have in that. This is the difference of days. Sheet's going to display to us January month, this date to this date, means order date. After that, what is the ship date, all the information so we can see in that. If I click on that monthly wise, it's going to display here. Click on that, so that information, this is the difference is showing to us. Understood? So now what is that? So order date and date. After 15 days we taken the order. After 15 days after we exported the product, that's the ship date. So all these days it's going to display to us. This the all the Jan month information. This the Feb month information. It's going to display to us. Understood? See, if you want to apply the function, here we have the information. I will show you that. Dated if no. Right click on that, edit. See, this is the option. Try it once. Done. Is everyone finished? Dated if function. Done. Has everyone finished or not? Any doubts? Okay. Or should I repeat one more time? Okay. Got it now about the dated if function? Okay. Next options in that. So this is the dated if function. Like this we can use, but we have to extract the data, then only the date wise, day wise, that information it's going to display. Okay, so all these are the options we have in that. Order date. So here, date of order, see here, this is very important to us. Day of order, first Jan 1st we taken that order, but ship date we done after 4th, means Jan 4th we exported the product. Jan 3rd we got the order, so the next day we exported the product. Ship date is the next day. So in that Jan 4th we got order, so 14th we exported the product. Ship date is 14th. Got it? Like this information is going to display. Now see, 6th we didn't get any order, anything. 7th we got that order. So after 3 days after we exported the product. Like this we can see this is day of order. This is important to us. Day of order, this is the ship date. After taking the order, how many days after we exported the product? If you want to see that, we are going to use the dated if functions we are going to use. That means I want to see that difference between of two dates. For that we are going to use the dated if function we are going to use. In that 12th also we got that, or 11th also we got the order, but 21st we exported the product. So this is the difference between of the date we can check in the option. This is we called as a dated if function. Understood? Clear? Next options in that, I want to find out the sum function. So what is that sum functions? So now I want to check it into that. So here, to make a total in cross check we can use, to make the total in cross check we can use. That's why subcategory into the rows. Let me say that. Where is our subcategory? In that product hierarchy. In that product hierarchy we have subcategory. Drag the subcategory into the rows option. Okay, so now sales into the text options, automatically we are going to get this kind of sales we done. Suppose I want to cross check is this correct or not. For that we can create a calculation field we can create. So now go to analysis options tab, create calculated field. Here directly we can select the option. Here function sum. What functions you want to apply? Here I want to apply the sum function. Click on that sum. See, now it's going to ask a expression. What is that expression means? Here sales informations I want to know that. Click on that sales. See, this is the options. Got it? So then click on OK. If I want to find out, if I want to cross check the values means total amount, we can apply the formula, that is sum options. Now manually if you want to apply the formula directly, we have to go to analysis tab, click on that create calculation field. There we can apply the formulas. Then click on OK. Now see, we got these options. One more options I am going to copy this one. See, here we have the information. So okay, if I drag and drop also, drag and drop into the sum, no, click on that, drag and drop into the sum. Once again, now see, select the functions, drag and drop. same values it's going to display. Accessories 1,31,309 accessories, correct? See, now I'm going to move that, drag and drop into the sales. Same option 1,31,309. Like this, we can compare the informations also. Both values are showing same only. Okay. If I want to find out the average value also, to find out the average value, same functions we can use, average functions we can use. Okay. So I'm going to remove all the informations. This one also I don't want sales. Okay. Now select the tab, create calculation field. Click on that. See here, function average. Average. Here I want to find out the average. See, in that one more difference is there. In Excel, whenever we are going to applying the average function, we don't have any shortcut, short form, all these things. But in that, in Excel, we have to type average like this. We have to type. We don't have avg, avgr, like this. We don't have the short form for average. But in the Tableau, we have avg, that is the short form for average. If you want to find out the average, click on that average expression. For sales, I want to find out. That's why we are going to select the average options. Sales. Click on that OK. See, the calculation is valid. Click on that OK. So now we got that function average. Drag and drop in that. All these are the average details it's going to display. Got it? If I drag once, if you apply these options, we can convert as a table also. We can convert as a table. Automatically it's table only. Correct? No? This one. Like this also we can find out. Once if you apply the sales also, we can see that we can use a sort options also. We can use sort. Tables is the highest averages we got. So in the labels is the lowest average. Like this we can see the information why when we are going to use the highlight table options. So or else we can use heat map also. If I click on that, based on that average, the box size also is going to increase and decreasing options is going to display. Understood? So this is not for sales, this is for average options. Based on our requirement, we can apply. If you want this highlight tables also, we can select, or else heat map also we can select, or normal table also we can select. If I click on that, that values it's going to display. After that, click on that sort, it's going to display the sort information. Got it? So this is for average function. Next, I want to know that I want to find out how much sales happened. That means how many quantities we exported. I want to know that number of quantities, number of product we exported. Okay, so if I want to check the find out how much sales happened, means how many product we exported, number of product means count of product. If you want to use that, we are going to use count function. We are going to use. Okay, see, remove that average, all these things I'm going to remove. So we have the option now to find out the count function. In the subcategory, right click on that, create calculated field. Here I want to use count function. Count function, select the sales. Select the sales. See now, this is the information. Click on OK. See now, drag and drop into the option. See now, accessories 362 times we exported. Appliance, then 235. Art 1152 product we exported. Binders, bookcases 391 bookcases we exported. We sold chairs 383 chairs we sold. All the information like this we can get using the count function. See now, I'm going to, if you, I want to display the formula. See, this is the count function. We have to select the sales because this many times we exported the product. Number of times. If you want to see that, we have to use the count function we are going to use. Done. Any doubts? Any confusions is there? Or should I repeat one more time? Done. This is the count function. So here, count function. Done. Now, to find out the minimum sales for which product lowest sales we done. If you want to see that, we are going to use the minimum functions we are going to use. Okay, drag and drop this one. Right click on that subcategory, create calculated field, function, minimum function, MINC. We have the function. It's going to ask. So we have to give the sales. In the sales, I want to find out what is the minimum options. Select the sales. After that, comma or minimum. So another product, profit or any other options if you want, we can select the informations also. So then click on OK. See now that minimum sales we got, drag and drop into the ABC. Now see minimum sales. If you use this sort option, filter options, see now minimum sales in the label. Only 3 times we exported the labels. In the labels only we got minimum sales. Highest sales in which product? Tables. In the tables we got highest sales we done. Using the tables, highest sales we done. That's the maximum. This is the minimum. Understood? Same functions for maximum also. See now, if you want to use that maximum, select the subcategory, create calculated field. See now function max. expression sales. In the sales, from which product we done highest sales, we got highest sales, we can see that. Okay, so then click on that. Okay, any other profit graphic if you want, we can select this one also. Click on OK. See now maximum, drag and drop into that. See now it's going to display the tables. So entire year information is going to display to us. Maximum, so how much we done, that information is going to display. Done. So all these are the, if you click on that, see now product name, it's going to display. With the product name, that entire information is going to display. When we are going to select the minimum values, all these things, only the below the 200 and 100, it's going to display to us. Then this is the information. So we have in that, that is the maximum function. Maximum sales we done. Understood? Any doubt is there? No doubts, nothing? Please reply me in the chat box. Maximum, minimum, sales, average, count functions, in that dated if function, in that any confusions, any doubt is there? Please put it into the chat box. Am I audible, no? Yeah. Any doubts? Okay, good. Okay. Yeah. We will continue tomorrow. Okay. Next session will be tomorrow. Okay. Yeah.